Assalamu alaikum. So in this video we are going to find minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power minus x square dx. So it's a Gaussian integral, and in this video we are going to find this. Well, so first let's write I into I. So first I is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity e to the power minus x square dx, and let's write the second I, which is also equal to e to the power minus x square dx. Well, now let's see that this is only also a definite integral. That means we can change this variable into whatever we want. Let's replace it by y. So instead of x, if I write y, the value of this integral will be same. Okay, so now let's do one thing. If you observe here, you have two variables, one is x and another is y, and x and y are two independent variables, and x and y are two independent variables and they don't have any dependency. So let's observe this is the range of x1 x, and this is the range of y. So we have two functions here. One is f of x and another is g of y, then dx dy. Okay, so what can we write this as? F of x is only the function of x, so let's just integrate it with x. Similarly, as g of y is only the function of y, so let's just integrate it with y, because as x and y has no dependency, so f of x and g of y has no dependency, so we can integrate f of x alone and we can also integrate g of y alone. Okay, so in this step we are going to do the same thing here, but now we are going to do the reverse process. Okay, that means from this line we are going to make this line. So let's do it. If you observe here, you will see that this is actually the function of x and this is actually the function of only y. So let's now according to this, let's merge this f of x and f of y. So this is the range of x, this is the range of, let's say, y. Let's write f here, then let's write g here, then dx dy. That means we are going to do this. Well, so e to the power minus, and at the left hand side we have I square. Well, so these two are in multiplication, so let's multiply this and we will have e to the power minus x square plus y square. Okay, so now we are going to do the integration in polar coordinates. So let's now convert this x and y in polar coordinates. So polar coordinates means we have to assume a circle. Let's say this point is x comma y, so the distance from origin to this point is r, and this is, say, theta. So from this picture we can easily tell that x square plus y square is equal to r square, and then instead of dx dy we have to write here r dr d theta. So these are two rules to convert into polar coordinates. Okay, so let's do this thing. Let's put this value here and we will get e to the power minus r square. Now let's put this value here and we will get here r dr d theta. And also we have to change this range, because this range is the range of x, this is the range of y, but now we have to change this range into r and into theta. So let's see what will be the range of r and the range of theta. First of all, you see that here theta is equal to 0. Here let's say theta is equal to pi by 6. Here you have theta is equal to pi by 3, and to integrate you have to rotate on this circle, and here theta is actually twice pi. That means the range of theta will be from 0 to twice pi. Okay, now let's find the range of r. So we have to take the first integration here where r is equal to 0, and then you have to increase r and take the integration, and you have to increase r up to r is equal to infinity. That means the smallest value of r is 0 and the largest value of r is infinity. Well, so let's do the integration now. So here you have r square. So let's assume that this r square is equal to u, and as r square is equal to u, well, let me erase this thing, we don't need it. Well, so let's take r square is equal to u, so 2r dr is equal to du, right? Well, so let's put that value here. So we have to write here e to the power, instead of r square we have to write here u, and then you see you have r dr, 2r dr, that means r dr is equal to du by 2. So let's write here, instead of r dr, let me write here du divided by, or half du. Well, this is the range of 0 to twice pi, but now we have to write the range of u instead of r. Well, now from this formula we can see that when r is equal to 0, u is equal to 0 square, that means 0. And similarly, when r is equal to infinity, r tends to infinity, simply u will be tends to infinity. That means the range of u and r is same from 0 to infinity. Well, now you see that u and theta are two different variables, right? And where e to the power minus u is only the function of u. So let me integrate e to the power minus u with only u, and let's write this theta separately from 0 to twice pi d theta, and let's write this constant here, half. And what is this actually? This is actually this is actually I square. Okay, so now we have to integrate this thing. So if I integrate e to the power minus u, I will get e to the power minus u divided by minus 1, as minus 1 is the coefficient of u, right? Well, now we have to put the range here from 0 to infinity, and similarly if I integrate this, I will get twice pi. Okay, so now let's put the values. So if I put infinity here, then we will have e to the power minus infinity, that means e to the power infinity, which is equal to 0, right, or tends to 0. So we have to write here 0, then we have a minus here, then if I put 0 here, so e to the power 0 or e to the power minus 0, similar thing, is equal to 1. Now from here 2 cancels out, this will be positive, and we have I. So that means I square is equal to pi. That means I is equal to root over pi. And what was I? If you remember that I is equal to this, which was we are finding the integration. So let's write here minus infinity to the plus infinity e to the power minus x square dx. This is actually root over pi. Well, so we have found the value of this integration. Well, now let's see one thing. This, let's say f of x is equal to e to the power minus x square. Is it even function or is it odd function? It's actually the even function, right? It's actually the even function. How it is even function? If you put here minus x, then you will see that it will be equal to the same thing. That means it is the even function. And if you plot this f of x, let's say this is actually x, and this is f of x, which is equal to e to the power minus x square. You will observe a graph which is symmetrical along y-axis. That means what you will get at the right side of the origin, you will get the similar thing at the left side, right? Well, you will see the graph looks like this. Well, now what I will do, you see that the integration, we know that the integration means the finding the area, right? And you see the range is from minus infinity to plus infinity, right? That means we are going to find the area from minus infinity to plus infinity. But if you observe that this area and this area both are same because the graph is symmetric, that means we can say that integration of minus infinity to 0 e to the power minus x square dx is also equal to from 0 to infinity e to the power minus x square dx. That means the integration of this and the integration of this actually the same because the two areas are same. Well, now if I write this function again here, let me write this thing again here, which is equal to minus infinity to the plus infinity e to the power minus x square dx, which is actually equal to I, and which is actually equal to root over pi. Well, now we can split this range into two. First range will be from minus infinity to 0, and the second range will be from 0 to infinity. So we have split the range into two parts, and you see this part and this part actually same. So we can write here 2 into 0 to infinity e to the power minus x square dx. So we will have 0 to infinity e to the power minus x square dx is equal to root over pi divided by 2. Well, I think I have teach you that in a complex way. I have taught you that in a complex way. Let me summarize this and you will understand it. So we have found the minus infinity to plus infinity, right, e to the power minus x square dx, and the graph looks like this. And integration means actually the finding the area. That means we are going to find the area from minus infinity to plus infinity. Well, so that means we have to find the area from minus infinity to plus infinity. That means we have to find this area, and also we have to find this area. And you see this area, let's say this is A1, and this area, let's say it's A2. This both are equal. That means if you want to find the area 2, this will be actually equal to the total area divided by 2. That means what is actually A2? A2 is from, you are finding the area from 0 to infinity, which is equal to e to the power minus x square dx, and this is actually equal to, let's put the value here, the total area is root over pi, and just you have to divide it by 2, then we will get this. Well, so we have to use this integration, this Gaussian integral, to find the gamma of half. So we have to use it there. So stay with us up to that video. So thank you.